Stadium in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. It's the Central Michigan Chippewas and the New Mexico Lobos. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Hollywood with the latest on the weather.
Hey guys, even though there will be a great home field advantage today, Coach told me before the game, one thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And the Lobos kicker headed toward the football, and their season is now officially underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Central Michigan Chippewas offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking downfield, it's Flores. Fires downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Chippewas will send out the punt unit. Not a lot of room to field this one. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. So New Mexico's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And onto the field comes Jack Blade. They'll be relying on him to make sure this offense is productive in this one. Motion from the wide receiver. Using his legs, it's Humphrey. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. He's got it down the middle. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Might have a chance. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
We got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for a first down.
The Lobos have it with a 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Off play action on first down. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to play with a little bit more urgency because this pass rush is getting after the QB. He was flushed out to the left and wasn't able to complete that throw because of the...
Turning it on! All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
Tackle almost immediately, they're well short of the first down. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Motion from the wideout. Takes the handoff. It's Humphrey. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Complete to the right. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7.
Really nice play call there because the defense might have been thinking on 3rd and short in the red zone. They're probably going to run the football. Instead, they throw it, catch them off guard, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Play number 11 on this drive. The defense has yielded ground, but they're trying to get a stop on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico. Right on the money. He makes the grab in the end zone. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed a play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Chippewas offense makes its way out to start the drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Leaves it with the back. Fights off a defender. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Running into the open space. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. The Chippewas will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Here come the Lobos to get things going on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. On the run, it's Humphrey. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And the Lobos are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. At the 40, there he goes. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
And the one thing the D coordinator really harped on this week was tackling the catch. They knew this guy was going to get his touches, but they had to get him down and limit the yards after catch. They're not getting it done there. They've got to do a better job in the back end of getting tackles.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
But that's an incompletion, and really poor accuracy by the quarterback there. When you're throwing the ball down the field, you don't need to make it perfect, but you do got to put it somewhere around your receiver. You got to give him an opportunity to go up and make a play for it.
That last incompletion brings up a 3rd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's complete on the right side. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Number 35, set to kick it off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
They'll run it on the counter. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
To the air, it's Flores. Got his man on the right. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. And the Chippewas will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Catches it at the 15. And he's going to take it all the way back, and it's fun to watch him run, but There's laundry on the field, and I believe this one's coming back. That is incredibly frustrating for coaches and fans. You have that huge play, and the penalty takes it away. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
A lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late and blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking up front so the running back could get some positive yards.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The run inside. It's Humphrey. There's some room. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Got enough for the first. He's up to 55 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. The Lobos will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. So it's now 1st and 20 after that holding call. The snap sets up to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's key. You want to talk about running behind your pads as he plows his way to the 35.
I'll tell you, when you got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Oh, my gosh. How do you drop that throw? My guy is wide open. That had 6 written all over it.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. They'll take the help from the penalty, but it's still 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Soft spot in the middle. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming. The defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
Second down, he'll throw it. Going for 6. Snared on the right sideline. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
And they've moved their way down, but still they need 2 more yards. Can they bang it in with a running game on 3rd down? Stop! Nothing! Denied right in his tracks, and it's 4th down for this defense.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
Looking for the score. Touchdown, Lobos. Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical 4th down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page, coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A 67-yard touchdown drive there, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss.
Central Michigan, 0.
He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Central Michigan offense takes the field to go to work. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Fires left. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Humphrey. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. The play action fake. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense got it. He's at the 50. Inside the 30. 10. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field.
Good job by the using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
And the defense tried to cheat a little space and get in that neutral zone, but it's still first and goal. Trying to power it in. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Well, he did a good job getting to the middle of the field. That's where the offense wanted to attack on that play. He's just got to do a better job looking that football in.
Looking to pass. It's Flores. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
I love the play design. I love the decision. I love the throw, and I hate the catch. That is a play you got to make on third down.
Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Lets it fly. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
All right, well, the quarterback's showing you he is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion, and not just that, after a couple completions back to back to back, almost throws a pick.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Lobos will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Takes it on the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. The Chippewas offense makes its way out to start the drive. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive, but maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Flores. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
A solid pickup on the scramble and slide, but there's a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. A costly holding penalty backs him up. It's 1st and 20. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Hey, it's a heads-up play right there. Listen, you're trying to scramble. You're trying to make something happen. Nobody's open. You're not going to be able to get out of bounds. Just protect yourself. Get down on the ground, get what you can get, and live to play another day.
He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Right down the boulevard. It's good.
Number 45, set to kick off.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the New Mexico offense onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
The Lobos can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Flag 14, go!
Give to the single back. Hard running there. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35.
Red 54, red 54. Ready, go!
They'll run play action. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, running back gets to give. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Well, the defense has had enough of this, right? The quarterback's on a hot streak. The ball's not hitting the ground. And right there, they decide, we are jumping one of these routes. We're going to try to get a pick. Almost came away with one there.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw, it's Flores. Working that left side now. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Chippewas moving quickly to the line.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
The offense set for a 1st down play.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love this.
Gets away from one, finds some space. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down.
And, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. He'll pull it down. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Set up for the 1st down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Keeps it on 1st down.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. That holding call might have knocked them out of field goal range for the moment. It's now 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Flores. Trying to make magic with his feet. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up 1 on the play. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. There's the pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. 1 more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the pass is incomplete on 4th down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about. That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. So it's 1st down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with Stanford taking on the number 6 team, the Miami Hurricanes. And it's the Cardinal able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. And now we take a look at some of the other games going on around the nation on another wild day of college football. Now back to your game inside University Stadium. This team is on top right now thanks in large part to the play of that burner on the outside. It's like he has glue on his hands, catching every ball that comes his way, and he's helped build this halftime advantage. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at University Stadium.
And the Chippewas will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Catching up with the New Mexico head coach at the half, he is thrilled with the play of his quarterback. No turnovers right now. They have been clean and efficient on offense. They've got a lead. Let's see if they can continue that here in the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on the vibe down here on the sidelines coming back. Back to you.
Okay, Holly.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Lobos will bring the punt team onto the field. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got 9 yards on the play. Leaves him with third and a yard.
Hey, I like this by the offense. Nice job of not forcing it, having to throw the football. Now you make it third and manageable and put your offense in a better position to succeed. That's a nice second down play.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. The ball is out behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
And I'm not going to say this one's over, man, but once you start to get in the third quarter and you've built this big of a deficit, every possession means so much, and you can't give them away, and they do. And they give it away with the fumble, and now they're going to really need this defense to bail them out, to make some plays, to force a turnover, maybe even score because they've built a good deficit.
Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
Let it go.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Humphrey. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start of offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
And defensively on 3rd down, man, that is absolutely your goal. You want to play top down, play back. If they want to dump the ball off to the running back, so be it. But you got to tackle them, and you got to get them to the ground. And that's exactly what this defense does, and they force the 4th down.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And that falls incomplete on 4th down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. So just a lack of discipline, and on 4th down, too, just hands this offense a 1st and 10. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
Off play action. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range.
And 3rd and long, and the offense goes with a little play action. I don't know why the threat of the run. I'm not scared by that. You can tell the defense doesn't honor it, doesn't buy it, flies by the line, gets to the quarterback, gets the big 3rd down stop.
The Central Michigan offense takes the field to go to work. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together.
Snags it, and there's running room. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To the air, it's Flores. Finds his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
On the ground, it's Blue. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that 1st down.
They'll ride the hot hand. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Sets up the screen. Quick spin on the run. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. The Chippewas send out the punt unit. Here's the return. He's got great speed. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, punt, punt. They breaks into the open. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. And he's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
Nice job by the defense just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
Throws for the tight end. Working the middle. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Here's a heat, and he never had a chance. The Lobos racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Where did he go? Go, go!
Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag.
Ready, go!
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Lobos line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. Running inside. It's Blue. There he goes. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. And the Chippewas with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Off the RPO, complete. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Dropping back, it's Flores. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Trying play action. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He stopped short of the sticks. They tried to pick it up with a screen, but they'll be facing a 4th down. The Chippewas will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and take it back. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here come the Lobos to get things going on offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Ready. Red 54. Go.
Takes the handoff. It's Humphrey. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. It's complete. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
QBs and wide receivers spend all offseason together throwing the football in air. I mean, really developing that chemistry and timing. Understanding, I get man coverage, I'm throwing this to you right now.
Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
To the air on 2nd down. Setting up the screen. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
Well, they pick up the 1st down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the 1st.
He now has 80 yards rushing, and he's making his presence felt in this 1st game. The Lobos have pushed it inside the 20. Quick handoff. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. And the Lobos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Surging forward on the sneak. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical on the line of scrimmage by this offense.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos! And the beatdown has ensued.
Yeah, the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score.
Central Michigan, 6.
Out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. To the ground with the back. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. On first down from their own 22. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the ground, he's got it again. Could be an alley. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Runs through the tackle. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. The run inside. It's Townsend. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. It'll be 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Flores. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, going to the air. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Great place to start for this offense. Using his legs, it's Humphrey. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Slithers into space. He's got 93 yards rushing, and he's making sure the defense feels him in this opening game.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football.
Makes the grab in their space. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
This offense has put a pretty good drive together, man. Like showing a little bit of balance, back-to-back plays, creating some chunks of yardage, and now really set up in a position to do well. 1st and goal, and the defense their heads spinning a little bit because mixing the run and pass really well on this drive.
Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Defense got it. They're on the run. Past the 50. He's at the 40. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking for the edge, it's Blue. Stopped after a gain of 3, it'll be 2nd and 7. Got 3 on first down, it's 2nd and 7. Back to pass, it's Flores. Still looking, on the move. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Going to the run, it's Townsend. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2-, 3-, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Gets it out fast. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. using his feet. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Hauls it in. Touchdown, Central Michigan. Haul that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
And listen, you start to get desperate, right? Late in the game, it's in the 4th quarter. You know, I got to steal a possession somehow, some way, and you got to pull the trigger and kick an onside, something you feel good with. They tried, and
oh, he's got some space.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Might as well give it to him again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. They'll keep it on the ground. Makes him talk to the hand. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Quarterback takes a knee, and they'll start this new season with a victory. So now it's 2nd and long. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.